Let's talk about MSP marketing and specifically funnels, bringing that person from a visitor to your website to having them give you their contact information. So you can pick up a phone, you can call them, you can reach out, you can establish that relationship more than just what the internet would allow. My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs grow, whether that's sales training, marketing, or even business operations. Now, if you are not already involved with the MSP Discord, I would highly recommend joining it. It is our free MSP Heroes Discord. There is a link down below. You guys in the Discord have voted for a couple different categories, and this is one of them, marketing for MSPs. So I want to cover that more, and if you want to partake, if you want to drive the videos of this channel, I would highly recommend checking it out. You can go online, growth-generators.com/Discord, and jump in. So let's talk about the process that a person would go through in order to get to you, right? To become a real lead. Because in the beginning, we have traffic. We have people that are coming to our website here. And I'm going to start drawing some things on the board. But ultimately, our goal is to get somebody, right? I'm going to draw a nice big person here. My incredible artistic skills. We want to get this person to give us their contact information. So this could be a phone number, this could be a first name, this could be a last name, maybe even their domain. I'm just gonna write a big D for the domain, but whatever we are actually looking for when it comes to that. In most cases, first name, phone number, maybe an email address. Better yet, let's do we'll do a little @ symbol, right? That's my little absolutely atrocious @ symbol here. But we have a email, phone number, first name, last name, and maybe even their domain, right? The company name, which is fairly important. And our goal is to drive this person over to giving us that information. But the question is how do we actually get them there? And a lot of us typically have the standard stuff on our website, right? We have a home page. We sometimes have an About Us page. We also have some other pages as well, whether that's the services that we render, the industries that we service. Those are all important things. But there's usually one key page that we all leave out on, or one key factor that we leave out on. And this is going to be, in this scenario, we'll call it a landing page. And this page is full of information, right? So we're going to have a ton of information from a header here all the way down to a call to action, right? And this page here is going to be what we ultimately drive people to. Now, this landing page, the reason why I put it over here is going to have some information. I'm actually going to change the colors here, but it's going to have a bunch of information that we're going to need in order to be truly successful when it comes to getting them to give us the information that we want, right? So on this page, I'm actually going to just wipe it away here and we'll draw it big, but we need to get this person to that landing page. So I'm just going to write up here LP for the landing page, and I'm going to use up as much space as I possibly can. In here, this is where the magic happens. Now you can have these on your website. They could be embedded in your website. They could say, hey, at the bottom of your industries page or services, learn more about it, right? We have to give this person a reason, and this page is going to be the deciding factor, right? We need to have something on here. In most cases, right, we have a big, bold, bodacious statement, whatever that might be, right? And I know that's kind of funny, BBBS, but really, we have to connect as tech people to non-tech people. Those are going to be the people that are giving us money. And once we figure out how to connect that, we can print it. But this page is the thing that most people are missing in the MSP world. See, we have a big, bold, bodacious statement on here. That could be, hey, solve your manufacturing technology problems. Hey, stop worrying about downtime at whatever business, your accounting firm. Don't worry about employees theft. Just that's an example. Don't worry about employees doing bad things on your computer. Avoid malicious employees, whether it's cybersecurity or managed services. Tired of fixing the same printer over and over and over again? We have you covered. A huge statement that has impact onto what you actually provide. Big, bold, bodacious statement. Get crazy with it, because truly your goal is to connect with that customer. So before you're like, okay, well, Harrison, I put that statement on there, right? We already talked what's got to be down here, right? We got to get them to that call to action. In most cases, that's just going to be a little form fill down here where they could put their information. But what actually goes here? In here is the true essence of making somebody convert. Because contrary to popular belief, people read a lot. I personally like to write a lot, but I like making videos more. And most people are willing to read. Now, the length of this can vary tremendously. And I would recommend, if you decide to take any action, test multiple different variations of it, whether that's with Go High Level, the platform I truly love, or another platform as well. But in here, we have to start filling out why we are the best choice for this potential customer, right? So we're going to address the pain points. In here, we are going to talk about the not solutions, but the benefits we provide and what happens to the customer. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about the solution. They care about the benefits for them. And if you fail to make that connection between the pain that they're feeling and the benefits that they're getting from giving you their contact information, then they're never going to submit. They're never going to hit that button. And then we don't make this connection over here. We just lose. This does not exist without really going through and addressing these pain points. Now, your landing page can have a ton of stuff in it. Truly, whatever you think, you only know your ideal customer better than anybody else. But what do they really feel when you say, hey, we solve XYZ problem? We want to hear that big bodacious statement. We want to address the pain points of it, the benefits that they're going to get from this. And then we get the information that we actually need. Now, they're not just going to click submit for nothing. It would be really nice if that was the case. But you see, people want something. This is to get them to give us their contact information. After all of that, and I'm going to erase this in a second. You can take a little screenshot if you'd like. Landing page, big, bold, bodacious statement, the pain, the benefits, and then a call to action. We have to give them something, right? And this is where the real secret sauce comes into play. We've now gotten their contact information, which is good. We obviously want that. But just because we have their contact information doesn't quite mean they're going to pick up the phone and answer our phone call or answer our email, especially if we're reaching out directly. And that's where we have to provide value. Now, we talked about this landing page. I'm actually going to get rid of these arrows too, because they're just sticking out here. We talked about that landing page, but what happens after that landing page? Well, they're going to come in from that landing page, and then they're going to go somewhere. And what they should be getting is an email, right? They're going to get an email. But what's actually in that email? Inside that email should be some kind of PDF. That's an E. We're going to make that an F here. Some kind of PDF, a Word doc, an image, a JPEG that provides this person with, you probably guessed it, value. If your landing page that we just went over, that big, bold, bodacious statement, the pain points, the benefits, the call to action, they've now submitted. You got the contact information, but that's only half the battle. They truly have to understand and believe that what you're providing is worth it. And you're probably not going to call them right away. As much as I'd like to believe most people are, that's not reality, right? You're probably in the middle of something that was submitted at the wrong time. Heck, maybe it's midnight and you're sleeping, right? Your next email that they're gonna get has to have crazy value in that. Whether that's a PDF, a JPEG, something that you've made, something that they can absorb and say, hey, this is helpful. Now, value is a perception. There's nothing that you're going to create and say, hey, that's not valuable. But if you think your target customer would find value in it, it's probably worth making. And your landing page that you started is going to talk about what they're actually getting with this, right? So they've given you that information. They're going to get value, but what kind of value? And the more value that you can provide and the more pain, the more issues that they're dealing with, and if you can marry those together, you are going to get a ton of people's contact information, right? And then all it is a process of driving this person to the landing page over and over and over again. They're going to go to the landing page, they're going to submit their information, they're going to get an email, and hopefully they're going to get a PDF of some sort that provides crazy value. Now, as a customer, a potential customer, they've found your stuff. They've expressed that they want to take the next step in kind of that commitment, right? They're kind of in that little weird phase of like feeling it out if it's a good fit. But if they feel like they've gotten value in that email, right, attached, now they can say, hey, maybe it's worth answering the phone call. Maybe it's worth, or maybe, you know what, I got a lot of information from that. That, to the potential client, means a lot. They now have the value. They now have built trust. And we all know people buy from people they know, people they like, and people they trust. They've already known about you. They figure out how to get to your landing page. They might not know that much about you. Your landing page hopefully found the pain points, right, and the benefits. So they like that. People typically like those types of things. So they're getting tremendous value from that. Now it's about, right, so we have that no, they're liking what they're seeing, and now they're getting value and they're building trust. And that's the whole cycle of getting this person to go from the landing page, getting the email to a PDF, and then really feeling confident about the information that they are giving you. So when you pick up your phone and you call them and say, hey, my name is so-and-so from XYZ company. We saw that you got our PDF of XYZ thing. We hope you found it really valuable. And they're going to say, yeah, that was super helpful. And if they say no, they're probably not going to be a customer. And that's okay. That's okay. They might need to see more value. But if it's really, really good, and you talk in that landing page about the pain points, you give them a big, bold, bodacious statement, the benefits of it all, they call to action, they get that email and that PDF, and they see the value in what you provide. Now, when you go out for that outreach, it's not only somebody that's warm, they know what you're capable of, they've gotten value from your company, and now they can feel comfortable booking a meeting, getting on a call, setting something up, taking those next steps in your process to then become a customer. But you have to go through this funnel. Now, your emails can get crazy and all that kind of stuff, but this is a very basic funnel. We need, as a little recap here, we need this person to go to our website, www, right? And then they land on a landing page. Once they give or their information on the call to action, they are going to then get an email. After they get that email, they should feel like they got value. And if they do, you have now earned the right to have their contact information, and you can then pick up the phone and start calling them. Because now they have completed this cycle, bringing this person through the entire chain to feel comfortable and ready. Now, they might not be ready to buy, but that's part of your sales process. Now we're getting out of that marketing and into the actual sale. Now, if you've made it this far, I hope you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, because I am trying to make as much super helpful content as I possibly can. If you'd like to weigh in on future videos, come to hang out with us in the Discord, growth-generators.com/Discord. There are also a ton of super helpful links down in the video description. If you're listening to the podcast, MSP Heroes, available on Apple and Spotify now, you will see all of the links, but I can't do the visuals on there. Other than that, I love the heck out of you guys as always, and I will see you guys on the next one.